what's good? It's your boy. Well, Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This is your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit dog go subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post some new content. Now, I know I just got off. But I was like, once I did this show, right? And then for the most part, great the fact I liked it, but I really wasn't feeling it. But at the same time though, right? I'm gonna let I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it, and then y'all watch it, and then how however y'all think, whatever, then y'all do whatever. But then I come to the house, right, and trying to find something to watch, right, and then I just ran across Scooby Doo, right, and then going off of what the fuck I just talked about, goddamn light came on, right, so. And this is why I titled this. I titled this the way that I did, right? Because for a lot of you motherfuckers, next Tuesday, but I can truly, honestly say, right to this moment, right now, that the creators of the Simpsons, the main motherfuckers, right, that y'all claim that that can predict every goddamn thing. They already know when it's gonna happen, why it's gonna happen, and all that kind of stuff. But and then just know a lot of it is hit and miss. A lot of it is hit and miss. But here's the deal: Scooby Doo was doing that shit before they did. Scooby Doo was a dog, right? So-called man's best friend, right? A crime happened. Who the fuck they call? And then here they come out. 9 times out of 10, the motherfucker that actually really committed that is calling for the crime is the motherfucker that did the crime. Don't believe me? Go back and look at every motherfucking Scooby Doo episode ever. Right? They took a urban legend, made it true. But they always captured, and then it was like, oh shit, damn, did you tell us? You was the main one that told us that you got robbed. Hence 9/11. And even before then, 1941, 1918. Any war that you actually really want to put in there, right? Look at who made the call or who was yelling the first. And then you gotta look at it like, so if a motherfucker fought in a room and the motherfucker know that he did it, he fought it, or she fought it, or even better yet, they fought it. Chemtrails. However the fuck you actually really want to look at this, right? So the motherfucker fought it, right? But they ain't gonna say shit. But everybody else in the room know who the fuck fought it. And then what does the motherfucker that fought it always say? Guilty dog barks first. So the shift is there, right? But y'all too busy on Homer Simpson's nutsack, not really knowing that it's only one motherfucker that can actually really take a shit, take a piss, lick his own balls, and act like a shit happened. That's a dog. That's a dog for you. United States government. That's a dog. But y'all don't own Homer Simpsons nuts. Cartoon characters, right? But just know this: they've been talking about the falling of the Twin Towers for years, before Homer Simpson was even thought of, right? So if y'all, so look, motherfucker Homer Simpson, or the motherfucker that created Homer Simpson. Now, unless whoever the motherfucker that created Homer Simpson, right? Unless you are in connection, put it like this: we're Hanna Barbera created Scooby Doo, the Flintstones, put it like this: the Jetsons. So you already know who the fuck created. You put it like this: the Hanna Barbera era. Now, whoever created the Simpsons, let's just say for shits and giggles that these motherfuckers are related in such a way, because there's a and then you gotta actually look at Looney Tunes. Who who's behind Looney Tunes, right? So my whole is there one is there one Looney Tune uh cartoon out there where the dog he was talking about the towers are coming down, and this was way before them some bitches was ever built. Okay, I'm sorry I don't have the description, but the thing about it though is this: I don't have to have the description. All what the fuck I'm telling you, I say, okay, hey, look, cartoon show that talks about the towers falling, right? Or in that type of concept. And then watch the damn dog. The dog, which just happened to be, was translated to Scooby Doo later on, right? But you too busy listening to this. Did Homer Simpson have a dog? I mean, I think he did in some episodes, but what happened to the dog? Right? So unless the creator of the Simpsons is it, I'm just like, okay, is he in a kin to Hanna Barbera, right? Or anybody else that was top notch, the motherfuckers that did animation, right? Which brought on the He-Man series, right? He had a cat, Battle Cat. What did they say about cats? Cats have 9 lives. Cat always lands on his feet. Look at Scooby Doo. He sniffed out the crime. And then come to find out that the motherfucker that told him what the fuck was going on. This happened to motherfucker that committed the crime. Animals know, people. They know that you fucked up. But then when you put it in a cartoon concept, you motherfuckers always want to go back to Homer Simpson, and he was dumb as shit. But I know what the fuck y'all tried to do. Y'all tried to put a dumb motherfucker in play and be like, okay, well, he just doing all these motherfucking predictions. Put it like this. Ain't a motherfucker that actually really walked the face of the earth. Dumb. They're not dumb. Ain't nobody dumb. Right? You may be close. You may be slow, pick up on some shit, but you're not dumb, right? But then when you actually just stop and think about it for a minute, this is only listen. This is only the main reason why we as a people actually really need to get together, get on board, teach who the fuck we can teach, right? And if the plans actually really talk for a care, for a takeover, then hey, by all means. But in order to do that, right? Let's actually really get rid of what actually really infiltrates our kids in the first place. And that's goddamn cartoons, right? And or at least during this time frame, right? Because yes, I grew up on Tom and Jerry, but I also grew up on the Transformers. Optimus Prime was the motherfucker for me. Optimus Prime was the ultimate leader for me. And then on top of that, I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I'm a Trekker. I'm a Trekkie or a Trekker or whatever the fuck you actually want to call us. Admiral James T. Kirk, right? I took some shit from him. I took some shit from my dad. I took some shit from damn everybody in the neighborhood. Harold Yancey Sr., who just passed away. May you rest in peace. Right? And then everybody else that actually rest in peace to my dad, John Mondale Sr. Rest in peace to my other dad, Joseph Robert Booker Harris, aka Bozo. Right? Rest in peace to my wife's my wife's father, Tommy Lee. Right? People that actually really truly mattered. People that actually really kept me out of trouble. Right? Whether you was fictional or whether I could actually really touch you or see you, right? That's who I admired, right? So for the most part, right? Well, y'all as parents, because I'm a grandfather, all what the fuck I'm gonna do is just watch it. But then again, I can actually really look at that and say, hey, look, I don't want my grandbabies actually like really wicked, being in a world where that they really don't know what the fuck is going on. But at this particular point of the juncture, it's something that for the most part I feel like that I cannot do at this particular time. But once they get old enough, I'm gonna tell them the real deal about how all this shit work, right? And then once you actually really figure out who's writing out the cartoon as this shit goes, of course they're gonna write ahead. They're gonna write ahead because, but to be perfectly honest with you, all of this shit, everything that we do on an actual basis, that shit has already been pre-planned, damn. pre-planned by the ultimate originator. For you motherfuckers that sit up here and holler about talking about that the devil is a lie, right? Where's your goddamn proof that the devil is a lie? Where's your goddamn proof that the devil is a lie? And then you actually like really celebrating the lie that he put out. But the devil is a lie, though. A lot of you motherfuckers celebrate Christmas. A lot of you motherfuckers celebrate New Year's. That's a goddamn lie. But you want to holler that the devil is a lie. So where the fuck we going with this, people? Where the fuck we going with this, really? You sit up there and you listen to old fat bastard in the name of Rick Ross, and then come to find out he ain't even true to his shit. He had to change his motherfucking name. He is no longer Rick Ross. Rose, really? Really, motherfucker? So this is what the fuck we do. But then I gotta actually really like clown the original motherfucker, right? Because both of you motherfuckers ain't about shit. Right? You killed off your own folks selling drugs. Then this motherfucker gonna rap about it. He took your name, now you gonna bitch about it? Really? Ignorant ass fucker? Yes, I call it. I call it like how the fuck I see it. And just know this, just glad that motherfuckers like Donald Trump that's going in and cleaning up motherfucking communities, just know that you did it before somebody actually really gave a damn about it. In which that's something else I actually want to talk about. I said this shit earlier. And then my thing is this. For all the motherfucking cities that Donald Trump has sent in the National Guard in, y'all are the same motherfuckers that are sitting here and holler about crime this, crime that, crime the other. Ain't no jobs coming in. Ain't no jobs coming in. We can't make no money. We can't walk the streets. But then the first time somebody actually really that really listens to what the fuck y'all talking about, then y'all bitch about it. I mean, so what the fuck is it? Is the American society ain't nothing more but a big ass pussy. And the only reason why I say that is because of an old Richard Pryor album that I watched or listened to, right? And so it was like him, and then I forget who else, what the fuck is on it. And for the old school folk that's gonna actually watch this, y'all already know what the fuck I'm gonna say. Cause the dude, right? He was just like, you know what? That ain't nothing. They took a dick from California, took it to Washington D.C., and it fucked the nation. And just know that the same motherfucker that did away with the Gold Standard Act in August 15th of 1971, that was the motherfucking lube right there. But it's just for the simple fact that Richard Nixon put the lube on. But he didn't stick his dick in because he already knew what the fuck. That's all what the fuck he was supposed to do. To give the American people the lube. And then when you get dicked down too good, and when I say that, right, I'm talking about motherfucking the goddamn governor and the motherfucking mayor of every motherfucking city that has the highest crime rate. Nixon lubed your ass up, and then here come Trump. Right? But even then, what the fuck Trump do? What the fuck did Trump do? He cleaned that pussy out because he said, hey, guess what? That's old lube. We don't do it like that no more. And so I already know what the fuck y'all gonna say. Also, he fucking motherfuckers wrong. Well, hey, look, guess what? Y'all take it for however it is. But just know this. When Trump pulled his dick out, right? He ain't finna catch no motherfucking venereal disease. And even if he did, he got the medical know-how to clear that shit up. Well, guess what, people? So do we, right? Because here's the deal. A lot of motherfuckers be like, because if you actually really stop and think about how this government shutdown is actually really being orchestrated, and for the most part, it's all about motherfucking healthcare and who's actually really entitled to it. But then you look at the fuck boys or the fuck boy and the fuck girl, right? Of the previous administration. You bring all these motherfuckers in because for whatever reason, right? Well, then when you actually really stop and think about it for a minute, right? What did the motherfucking uh what 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 were the Democrats actually really banking on? And I can actually really tell you what the fuck that it was banking on. And but then even then, they told y'all what they always said. White, black, whether it's white, political, we gonna take care of you, whether you white, we gonna take care of whether you black or brown. But then the thing about it though is this, they always holler about black and brown. Black and brown. Black and brown. Brown and black. My motherfucking uh, tattoo, right? But as long as these motherfuckers, and I'm talking about the Democratic Party, right? As long as they feel like that we don't know the difference between black and brown, black and brown, black and brown. This is how the motherfuckers gonna do y'all, right? But at the same time, though, right? Let's not get this shit twisted. Everybody wants to come here for a better life, which, for the most part, is just like what I said in one of my other videos. Why the fuck your ass want to come here? We just as fucked up, if not fucked up, than anybody else. But you want to bring your ass here. But then again, I can actually really see it because here's the deal. I just mentioned this shit earlier, right? I don't mind you fucking me, right? Or this is what motherfuckers are actually really saying. They probably saying, look, I don't mind you fucking me, right? But at least don't use my ass as a scoreboard where you pluck a hair out of my ass thinking that I'm woke. So you could go fuck whoever. So then you could go fuck my wife, whoever, right? And then if the shit get too good, right, you pluck my ass again, I don't move. Because I'm too numb to what the fuck is actually what's going on, right? So you pluck my ass, you fuck who I truly love, right? And then you put all that bullshit in her head. You get her pregnant, make me thinking that it's my child, right? And then when shit happens, I'm either on motherfucking child support or you getting every motherfucking food stamp on your EBT card as possible. But just know that y'all lied to the dead, right? So of course he ran off. Of course he ran off because he already knew that the child wasn't his. Why the fuck y'all think Maury Povich did that motherfucking show, right? And they could never find out who the fuck the dead was? 10, 12, 13 times. Motherfuckers that came on this show. And they still can't find out who the fucking dead is, whether it was bullshit or whether it was reality. You actually really got to stop and think about that shit. And then actually really put the shit out there. A lot of you motherfuckers don't know who the daddy is. A lot of you motherfuckers don't even know who the fuck you are. The enemy within. Shit, I should have named this what the fuck I named the previous. But it is what it is. You motherfuckers, raggedy motherfuckers, except for the 81 that's actually already subscribed to my channel. You motherfuckers really need to actually really stop and think about what the fuck it is that you're doing. And yes, I am drinking, right? But just know this, I'm the crazy uncle. Okay, baby, I'm coming. Uh, I'm the crazy uncle. This is what the fuck I do. This is how I operate. And I'm not speaking in code. I'm not speaking in code, but just know this. I'm speaking on a level that a lot of you motherfuckers can't overstand. So, with that being said, right? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door, cross the street, around the corner, Papa's Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. All at y'all.